Am I seeing double or what? Hello and welcome to a classic review. Yes, classic review. I'm bringing these back because, you know, figure reviews, the best thing about figure reviews is reviewing something new and letting you all know whether or not you should buy it. But that costs me a lot of money. And I honestly don't really have that much right now, so I'm sorry. But there's gonna be some more classics. I'm gonna have a look at the Hasbro original release Beast Wars Megatron Transmetal. That was a long ass title, probably a lot longer than it needed to be. But this is an old school Beast Wars figure. I used to love Beast Wars, and I said it a million times on this show. Dumb people like me like shiny things, and nothing makes that more apparent than my Beast Wars collection, because I have a lot of Transmetals. Because I like the shininess. So as you can tell at the beginning, I have two Megatrons. This one's stuck in Dinosaur Mode because I can't get it back. There's something wrong with the transformation, and something got stuck. So I was like, ah, shit. I got really mad at that, so I got the other one, and now I have two. For one, shall always be in Dinosaur Mode, and the other one will always be in Robot Mode. Anyhow, size of this guy, he stands at 14 centimeters, really to the top of his head. I mean, you can rotate, of course, the legs, you can make it go higher, but like, the regular pose would be like that, and that goes up to 14 and a half, like I said. Which means he's a little shy of 6 inches tall. Now, Dinosaur Mode is already something to behold. I mean, the thing about these Beast Wars figures, there's already a lot of detail. You have a very cool looking mold, and of course, the shiny metallic, because that was the entire theme, the entire gimmick of the Transmetals. Anyhow, I really dig the shiny head with like all the robotic stuff going in there. Same for the body. There's still a lot to look at, and you have the Megatron. Just in case you forgot, how could you? Of course, as part of the transformation. Megatron is one of these guys. Megatron and Optimus. I feel like with the Beast Wars figures, they did a fairly good job of hiding those things. This still looks like a dinosaur. So yeah, this rotates, this goes around, and you have the tail, which is fully articulated with a pinch at the end. The tail is a very cool feature, actually, and they did a very good job of that. Like, even now, I look at some SH figure arts where they have like tails like that on like a Charizard, and it looks a lot bulkier and it looks a lot uglier. And this is just nice and fluid. Of course, you have gaps over here, but you know, it doesn't matter. It looks good and it works. And so the articulation, you have the mouth that opens and closes. You have his small hands on, I like to say, a ball joint. I think it is a ball joint in there, but they made this so small over there that you know not really getting much out of it, except for some wiggle motion, and of course goes all the way around. And the feet actually has some decent motion, goes back, forth. You can rotate them up there at the thigh, and you have somewhat of a knee joint, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it is a knee joint. There's not, I guess, it's just like a knee joint. And his feet move out like that, but that's really part of the second mode, which is vehicle mode, I guess. Animal vehicle mode. He can fly. Whee! You basically pop this up, and there's some more detail in there, very nicely done. And you can spin those around and be like, wee, I can fly. But that's of course not enough. He needs wheels. Why does he need wheels? I have no idea. Rollerblades. Wee! Yeah, I mean, that is dumb. That is just, it looks cool. Again, very nice and not metallic, techno stuff, technology, robot stuff, whatever. And you have the Predacon logo in there, which apparently isn't. Don't I have to warm it up? Oh yeah, you warm it up and it goes blue, or it stays green, or something like that. Wow. Yeah, you just press your thumb, it gets heated up and goes blue. That's all. I don't see the point of it. It's just like, I mean, it's for kids. This is a kid's toy. But just, you know, don't forget that. But anyway, let's have a look at robot mode. Honestly, if you ask me, this is still probably my favorite version of Megatron, like, in general. I mean, he was already amazing in the show, and I really like this redesign with the tail and everything, but let's go for this step by step. First of all, have the size of him. He stands at basically 15 15 and a half to the top of his head, really. If you're really going up there. Yeah, 15 and a half to the top of his head. And if you take his arms in the back, you could go up to 16. So that means he's about 6'2", 6'3" inches. A little over that, if you're counting the arm pieces. Now, overall transformation looks good. There's, of course, once again, this is a kid's toy, so I don't want to be too harsh on it. Of course, you have a big gap where the dinosaur head just kind of goes in. This pegs in. I don't know why it's unpegged now. And that's another thing. Stuff keeps in place. I don't have a lot of flimsy pieces going around. You still have the rotating things. There's all the dinosaur parts sticking out. So let's have a look at the robot parts, which we haven't seen yet. Face looks very nice, very expressive. I mean, expressive. That's all I need. That's all I need. You don't have the Predacon logo. I think he's supposed to have the Predacon logo in there. I'm not sure though anymore. That was one of the things I really liked about these. You have the robot part. It's basically swapped. The robot part, the animals are looking more robotic, while the robot part itself looks more animalistic, or like I said, organic, or humanoid, whatever you want to say. Really like the purple line going down. And by the way, I feel like he's very show accurate for, once again, a kid's toy. There's, of course, you can debate about like, this is not Hot Toys or SH Figures, this is for kids' toy. This was pretty damn good back in the day. But you have all this detail going on, still some more robotic parts here in the back, the legs with the stupid wheels in there, and his, well, the feet basically haven't changed at all. And of course you have this. This is where the tail attaches. You cannot really get rid of that, which is, this is the only big bummer. You can have him. Okay. Don't. You didn't see that. I didn't do that. Anyhow, I might cut that out. Articulation. His head is on a ball in there, but mine's super stiff, so he moves back and forth a little bit, and I can see like it looks like it's scratched or something, so I don't want to break it off. It would turn around, I'm sure about that, but I can't get it. I'm really pushing hard, and it's just moving a millimeter or centimeter. Like, there we go. There, see, there's some motion, but it's really stiff. I'm really trying hard, and I don't want to break it off, so I'm going to stop. Then we have the arms, which are once again very nice. You have a bicep swivel, you have a big hinge over there, so you can bring them up all the way, that was more for transformation purposes. You have a gap over there, but that's fine. Torso articulation, hold on, it does rotate around. You just have to disconnect this. Can rotate it around, but this will not go with it. So you just get a little bit realistically out of it without just breaking up the sculpt. And I mean, you could say he's in flight mode and kind of wheel it around, but it's not really supposed to be, is what I'm trying to say. So these are basically on hinges also, so you can bring those out if you want to. It's not really accomplishing anything. You can still pack this out, flip it upside down, and have them in flight mode, because this still goes up. He did that in the show, but there's not really a clean way to do it on the figure. You have a single hinge in the knee, and also a swivel up there, so you can bring that around. Really good on stability is this guy also. And the foot, once again, you can bring that forward a little bit, but it's not really supposed to be. It's just the stupid wheels. And finally we have the tail, which I've already shown you is very nice articulated. You have this, and you can hold it. You have a hinge over here to just bring that around, and you just bag it into the hole in his fist, basically. And there you go. Very cool posing abilities with that. Final thoughts on this. I mean, it is a classic review, so my final thoughts will usually be, I really like this, otherwise I wouldn't have this anymore. Right? Right. I mean, for a little bit more constructive criticism, I like it very much because of the way it's done. The paint job, while there isn't that much paint, the paint that's on there is clean, it's nicely done. I mean, you have the eyes, you have all the chrome purple going on. You have very nice articulation for a Transformer, which you have to keep in mind. You have all this transformation stuff going on, and you still get some fairly well articulated robot out of it. The tail is very cool, and yeah, overall, I mean, I don't see them making Transmetals in the future. I mean, they have started doing masterpiece figures of Prime and Cheetor, and Megatron is probably coming. but I'm not expecting any Transmetals version. So honestly, if you like this, I would highly recommend to go out and find them. Alright, as usual guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this review, feel free to hit it up with a like and maybe subscribe. Don't worry, there will be new figure reviews. I'll just have to keep it slow, take it a little slower from now on, and probably have some more classic reviews. And there you go. Stay tuned for more figure reviews, gameplay stuff, and whatever Megatron wants. Rah!